I'm sure we have all heard of the word photosynthesis before. Today we'll dive deeper into the meaning of photosynthesis, its importance to us, the process and equation of photosynthesis. First, we'll be talking about the meaning of photosynthesis. The Greek meaning for photo means light, and synthesis means to put together, basically using light to put things together. Photosynthesis is a process of converting solar energy to chemical energy and storing it within the molecular bounds of sugar. This is the plant's way of making food. Photosynthesis is important to our survival. Not only are we dependent upon it for what we eat, but also the many products it produces, such as energy and oxygen. If plants were to disappear from Earth, then so would we. In the process of photosynthesis, it takes energy from the sun, takes carbon dioxide from the air, and water from the soil to form a common sugar found in plants called glucose. Photosynthesis happens in the leaves of plants. In other words, so the water enters the plant through the roots, then the water is transported to the leaves through cells called xylem. Then the carbon dioxide enters the leaves through a small structure also known as stoma. This process produces oxygen that exits through the leaves by the stoma. The process of photosynthesis is possible because of green plants. They contain a substance called chlorophyll, which captures energy. The sun is an important source for all living things, even plants. As I mentioned earlier, green plants can create their own food, and because of chlorophyll, photosynthesis is possible. Chlorophyll does more than capturing energy. It gives leaves their green color and absorbs light that is used in photosynthesis. Now, chlorophyll and other pigments are located in plant organelles called chloroplasts. In the chloroplast, chlorophyll molecules are held in structures called thylakoids, and certain molecules called pigments absorb different wavelengths of light. When electrons of certain atoms in the pigment molecule are absorbed by light, they are boosted to a higher energy level. A light strikes onto the thylakoids, the molecules become more energetic. The electrons jump from chlorophyll molecules to protein molecules within the thylakoids. Chlorophyll takes the electrons, leaving the protons. The remaining oxygen atoms combine to form oxygen gas. So first, for the Calvin cycle, you take the carbon atoms that are in the air and turn it into carbon dioxide, which is the first step. Then energy from ATP and NADPH create a series of organic molecules. Then, the last step is that these molecules are put to use and they create a substance of sugars and energy that help us grow. So yes, we have finally gotten to this part, the equation of photosynthesis. And I will be explaining this equation and more about how this works. And to be honest, we already know the equation for photosynthesis, but we're just putting it into a scientific form. So first off, we already know that we need water and carbon dioxide, which plays a huge role. also, of course, sunlight, which includes chlorophyll. And we've already talked about glucose and sugars that photosynthesis produces along with oxygen. So basically, it's just putting everything into one scientific equation.